And welcome to this video in the series of videos of how you, as a judge or court staff, can navigate through the platform for the 24/7 on courts. In this last video of the series, the module of orders and judgments will be covered. This will entail the task of viewing and downloading an order that has been published, drafting a particular order, and during the process of drafting, saving it and accessing it at a later point of time, adding multiple tasks in an order in one go, further, also deleting an order during the process of drafting, signing and issuing an order, and we will also see how certain orders, such as scheduling of hearing and referral to ADR, can be filled in more easily. Then we will also see how a judgment can be drafted and how post publication it can be viewed and downloaded. Let us begin with the first task, which is of viewing and downloading a published order. To do this, begin at the home screen. Navigate to the Your Cases section in order to open a particular case. Then open it. You will naturally land on the Overview page. Then you can navigate to the Orders tab in order to see all of the historical orders in the case. You can filter them by parties, the type of order or the status of the order, that is whether it has been published or is in the progress of drafting. From the table, click on a particular order name, open a preview of it. You can read through the order. Note that you can also navigate down in order to download this order onto your device. With that, the first task has been completed. The next task is of drafting an order. To begin this, you will once again have to open a case from your home screen. As I already have this case open, I will continue herein. Here, you can click on the Take Action button to generate an order. Note that if you click on Schedule Hearing or referring to ADR, an order for these particular types will be generated. If you click only on Generate Order, you will have to select the order type from a drop-down. Based on the order type that you select, a certain number of fields will pop up for you to populate. There, some of them will be pre-filled and the others will have to be manually entered. At any point during manually entering these fields, you can click on the Save as Draft button. This will save a draft of the order. To access this draft at a later point of time, from your home screen, you can reopen the case in which the draft was, navigate to the Orders tab, and note that at the top of the tab, your drafts will appear. Click on that particular order to reopen the draft where you left it. Note that in the same order, multiple things can be added. For example, here I can add another order. I can select the order type to make its relevant fields appear. I can publish them in one go. However, I can also delete an order during the process of drafting by clicking on the trash icon. I will have to confirm in the pop-up if this is the action I actually wish to take by clicking on the Delete Order button. Once you have completed filling in all of the fields of a particular order, you can click on the Review Order button to move on with signature and publishing. Clicking on the Review Order button will open a PDF preview of the order. Once you have read through and are satisfied, you can click on the Add Signature button to proceed. You will have two options, either to e-sign the order or to download the order, add your digital signature certificate or print it and physically sign it, and then re-upload it onto the system. Here I will cover the e-signature process, and then when we do judgment, I will go in the upload flow. Clicking on e-sign will open the e-signature process. You will have to enter your Aadhaar number. Then you can click on Get OTP to generate an OTP. Once you have received the OTP, input in the Enter your Aadhaar OTP field. Fill in the OTP. Note that the undertaking will be automatically selected, then the submit button can be clicked to submit it. Once the OTP has been inputted, the status will update of the signature to signed. You can then issue the order by clicking on the button and the order ID will be generated. You can also download the order or close the screen. With that, the order flow has been completed. Note that now the next steps are to generate the judgment in the case. For this, open a case that is at the relevant stage from your home screen. Here, I will search for a case. Then, in that particular case, click on the Take Action button, Generate Order, and under Order, you will have to add an order type for judgment. Note that a lot of the details of the case will be auto-populated. Certain fields will have to be filled, for example, the plea in the case, the finding, the sentence. Then you can also fill in the content of the judgment. This can also be done by using the voice to text functionality by clicking on the mic button and starting recording. Has been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment as he is guilty. With some time lag, this content will be populated. The list of witnesses and exhibits will also be auto. Note that once the content and all of the fields have been filled, then the order can be reviewed. The content field will need to contain all of the findings of fact and the contested points. The judge can use the voice to text function in order to make their notes, which can then be structured by the staff. Once this has been completed, click on the Review Order button to proceed. And a judgment will be created. Click on the Add Signature button to sign it. Here, the flow of downloading the submission and re-uploading it will be discussed, where you can click here to download the submission and then upload the order document with the signature back. Note that once the judgment has been re-uploaded, then you can click on the Submit Signature button and the status will update to signed, and you can click on Issue Order to complete the process. With that, the judgment ID will be generated. You can click on Close. Note that in any case, once the judgment has been issued, it will come in your home screen under the Close tab. On this Close tab, you can click it to view the closed cases. Then from there, you can click on the case, navigate to the Overview tab. The final judgment will be visible. You can click on View Judgment Order to open it, preview the judgment, and you can click on the Download button to download it. With that, we come to the end of the module on orders and judgments. In this, we have seen how you can view and download published orders and judgments, how you can draft them, and how you can save them during drafting and access them at a later point, how you can draft multiple items in one go and delete them while you draft. Thank you.